Good morning, everyone. Today, we are going to talk about the opportunity to become the Common Data Environment host in BIM project. In general, people tend to think that client appointing party is also the host of the CDE. On the other hand, more and more often we see the appointed contractor becoming host of the CDE. That is actually provided for by ISO 19650 number 2, 2018, which states that the appointing party can also appoint a third party to host, manage, or support the project's CDE. And then the appointing party can also appoint an appointed party to take over the hosting, management, or support of the project's CDE. So it's a legitimate choice of the appointing party. However, let's see which obligations arise for the appointed party or the host. First of all, it becomes responsible for storing and keeping copy of all the information of the CDE in a safe and stable location. In the Italian experience, we have seen that many tenders state in the so-called capitolato informativo that this safe and stable location must be inside the appointed party's organization. Well, I don't really know how many architecture or engineering companies have a data center within their organization. On the other hand, I know many companies that are supported by a hosting provider and they store their data in its data center. But that is not within the appointed party's organization. So this is the first critical issue. If the tender provides the appointed party to host the CDE within its own organization, the appointed party is not allowed to store data anywhere else unless authorized to do so by the appointed party. Second, I see many procurement contracts where the clients say, okay, contractor, please be my host. I mean, what does it change? Oh, it changes a lot. Being a hosting provider means assuming many responsibilities. It means that you are going to grant access to the CDE 24/7. It means that you are going to become controller or processor of the personal data contained in the CDE. It means that you shall act in order to protect the CDE and the personal data from unauthorized access, and you shall manage the authorized access according to the appointing party's instruction. It means that it is a job. And most of the time, it is not the appointed party's job. So if it is a job, it has to be regarded as a job and it must be paid as a job. It follows that the price of the procurement contract cannot consider just the obligation of making the project, but also the hosting obligation. Third, a last advice, always remember to set up a duration of your hosting obligation. You can be interested in being hosted till you are a contractor in that procurement contract. But whereas the main obligation ends with the end of the procurement contract, the hosting still exists. If you want to stop being host, you shall transfer the CDE to the client. By the way, if you like being host, you shall be paid by the client for that service a monthly or a yearly fee. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.